Whoa!
And
Hi.
cut that bit off the start of the recording.
Whoa!
Cool. Who are we all playing?
Whoa!
Playing Gavi, Ness Warden.
Have you turned all of the lights in your house off, Sam? Playing
This is
Otrimi,
called
the ever
sunset.
playful. Do you
So
not
yes.
have any artificial light in your house?
Yes, I've mentioned this many times before. It's not above where I've got this happening, so
Okay.
it doesn't.
I have Phenax.
Phenax. That's no pre-con, Dave.
No, I know, because my pre-con is Saskia and got bored of it.
And no excuse, so.
Okay then.
I'm going first, so I will go first.
Cool. Can't wait for a turn 5 not infinite combo.
Terramorphic expanse plus turn. And I'll crack it.
Sam?
Oh, is it me? Okay. Draw.
Pretty sure it's you.
Mystic Monastery, pass turn.
Draw. Oh lordy. Sunken Hollow,
Hold up.
go. I've mulliganed to, well, I mulliganed to 5, so I'm very happy.
It didn't sound sincere.
Mulligan to 5.
Yeah.
How?
And still only had 2 land.
I don't think you shuffled your deck correctly.
No.
Mm.
Or you just weren't mulligan enough cards.
Temple of
I
Deceit.
mulliganed 4 the first time,
Square one.
Hmm.
then 3, then 2.
Leave that on top. Pass turn.
Untap, draw. Play Plains. Play Ominous Seas.
Are you
and
fucking
pass
kidding?
turn. Nope.
Again.
You played that turn 2 last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm choosing to play it instead of the 2 signets in my hand, turn 2 this time.
I'm going to play Demir Aqueduct and bounce my other Demir land to my hand and pass the turn.
You're not having to discard.
It's true. Lucky
Yeah.
me.
Playing Urborg.
Right sides.
If only all of the cards in my hand didn't have green mana symbols.
That'll be fine, you'll draw out of it.
Give me a locket. Pass turn.
Yay. Untap. Draw, do the thing. We're at 1.
1 for shadow counter.
I got tired of that myself last time.
I don't think we felt.
Signet, double signet turn pass go.
You're so lucky.
I mean, I mulliganed aggressively. I chucked like 5 or 6 cards away, including like Locust God and Gutter's
Sunken
Snuff.
Hollow tapped. Yeah, I mulliganed 4 away, then mulliganed 3 away, then mulliganed 2 away.
Yeah. I mulliganed 5, 2 of which, keeping the 2 signets.
I didn't mulligan. You done, Connor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet. All our lands tap for swamp mana.
Yep. Playing Island.
Wish all my swamps tapped for green mana.
Just no pleasing some people.
Do I have a Demir Signet?
Hmm.
Do, 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 do.
Pass turn.
Untap. And draw.
2 for shadow counters.
Still not good.
No.
I'm going to pay
Still very
5
bad.
for my commander. Yay!
Hooray!
I'm then going to cycle this
What?
remote tile for free. And making a cat.
Yes, because it's the second card you drew.
Yeah, I know how this works now.
Well done.
I will have to find said. There he is. Dinosaur cat.
Meow.
Meow. Do I play a land? No, I don't think I do, but I could. I should. I'm going to play this Desert of the Fervent and pass turn.
Cool. Sorry, I'm just getting some scuff out the inside of my speed. It's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And tap draw. So play a Mortuary Mire tapped.
Yeah, buddy. What target?
None. Thanks. Tap 3 for a. I just drew this. That's kind of a ironic stab at me for complaining I don't have any mana. I'm going to have a Manascape Refractor,
There
which
you
enters
go.
tapped. So that taps for still not green.
Yeah.
And pass the turn.
Was it criteria? Is it something you can produce?
No,
You
any land.
has activated abilities of all lands on the battlefield.
Okay.
Including his Aqueduct, which is really good.
And you may spend mana as though it were mana of any colour to play the activation costs on it.
Cool. Seems good. I'm going to play a Drowned Catacomb.
It is, as the kids say, fucking dope.
What kids say that and when?
This is when have you been allowed near kids?
Hello, fellow kids.
I'll have Phenax and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
Tap.
Untap and draw. Four shadow counters. Right.
Still
so
going strong.
Phenax. Oh, hello, Mr.
5-0.
Do you want to deafen everyone?
It's the Federals.
It's the Popo.
I assume that given Sam's still on mute, that they've stopped outside his house, and he's still not realised they're coming for him.
We see all of a sudden
The awkward thing is, like, they slow down because they get to the roundabout. They're like going fucking 10 miles an hour right past my house. It's like, hurry up, please. I'm going to cycle this Achroma's Vengeance for free with Gavi to make a cat.
I was just waiting to see you being dragged across the table.
Officer, you've got it all wrong.
Sprawling.
Still trying to eat his garlic baguette on the way out.
Better believe I'm going down fighting.
Not denying any of these things, so.
No, correct. I am once again casting Chandra, Flamecaller.
Counterspell.
Did you? Hey, because that's pre-con level.
Yeah. Chandra's countered. I'm going to swing at you for 4. Dave, for that.
Me? What did I do?
I don't know. Nothing really.
I'll take 4, including 2 commander damage.
Yup. Better believe that's going to be a whole lot soon. Pass the turn.
Untapping. Drawing. Oh, good. It's a swamp.
He still can't get any green. Jesus.
What's the man got to do to get some green around here?
Wow.
You're in Bracknell, so
you're in Bracknell, yeah.
Tap Manascape Refractor for Dimir Aqueduct's ability. Then a black for Ukana, Stalking Shadow.
Uh-oh.
When this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Kazuna in their hand from their library and then shuffle. I'm not going to bother.
What
because he's already in your hand.
Abilities does he have again? I can't remember.
It can't be blocked, and when it leaves the battlefield, it deals X damage to target player, and I gain X life, where X is its power.
Cool.
And now I'll tap Dimir Aqueduct and Mortuary Mire for Life Crafter Bestiary.
And what's
Seems
its
good without
stats?
green mana.
Yeah.
It's a 2/2.
Cool. Anything
I will
else?
pass the turn.
Fucking counter spell.
Don't be bitter.
Hey, he's playing fair. He didn't counter your search for Azcanta, Sam.
That's true. I didn't get to cast a Searcher's Counter though.
Play a swamp. Pass turn.
Untap. Oh, I can't do anything. Dave's got mana up. Draw for the turn.
Don't you love it when the counterspell player is playing before the other player in your group?
Hmm. I'm going to tap this desert to float a red, then play Is It Boilerworks, returning it to my hand. I am then going to cycle Desert of the Fervent for 0 mana, drawing a card, and making a 2/2. That'll do for now. Using the red and 1, 2, 3 more mana for a total of 4. Ooh, wait, just kidding. Let's leave that up and tap that instead.
Doesn't that make 5? Isn't that Boilerworks?
Boilerworks came in this turn.
Yeah, it's already
the-
tapped.
One is off the desert that I then bounced.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Steam Augury, revealing the top 5 cards of my library, separating them into 2 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy.
You sound very excited about these.
Any
So I've
forests
got
in there, Sam?
Crackling Drake and the new card Shabazz the Sky Shark in one pile, and Herald of the Forgotten Plains and Prairie Stream in the other pile.
What does Herald of the Forgotten do?
That is a 6/6 flyer for 8, and it says when it enters the battlefield, if I cast it, return any number of target permanent cards with cycling abilities from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay, I vote that you can have the 2 creatures.
Yeah, I'm letting Connor decide. So
There you go. He's decided.
So these 2, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So the others go to my graveyard, and I get those 2. Yay, and that's resolved. Then I'm going to swing at Dave for 6.
Do you know what's really good? In this precon, they didn't put a single piece of graveyard interaction in.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Could have put a Bajuka Bog in there at least.
Yeah.
Like
they printed it in other decks in this block.
Oh, that seems a bit weak.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Untapping. Beginning my upkeep, scry 1.
Yay! It's a forest.
It's not a forest, but it's as good as I'm getting at the moment, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to tap these 2 for a Bonder's Ornament. I can tap it, add a mana of any colour. I can pay 4 and tap it. Each player who controls a permanent named Bonder's Ornament draws a card.
Because 4 tap, draw a card wouldn't be weak enough.
Yeah. Green and 2 for Kadama's Reach.
You getting 2 forests by any chance?
What? Where did the green come from?
The thing you just played.
Bonder's Ornament.
Oh, I thought it was 1 colourless.
No, it's 1 mana of any colour.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to respond actually and expansion your Kadama's Reach.
So you can copy it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to play a forest for the turn.
Put an island into play tapped. And a mountain into my hand. God, I have to take a pain for that because I use Shivan Reef.
That's the perfect target for copying a spell.
I have a. It was a risk because, like, if Dave now plays something better than
you can't.
Kadama's
Yeah,
Reach,
you can't use it to counter his counter.
Well, that as well. I think we're past that though. This turn, anyway.
I'm done, by the way.
Oh, end of turn. I'm going to crack the locket to draw 2 cards.
Yes.
Go well for you then.
No response. That's quite rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Play an island. Suspend a Lotus Bloom because I can.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely precon level there.
Yes, it really is. It's not a good card. I used to think they were good and therefore kept running them. So I own like 12.
It's free, right?
Yeah.
You haven't cast your commander, right, Connor?
No.
Okay, cool.
You only just got green.
Is Dave done with his turn?
Yeah, past turn. I was
Cool,
deciding.
I was just checking.
I was thinking.
And draw. Take this up to 8. So I'll play a mountain for the turn. And I will go to combat. Swing at Dave with these creatures.
Yay, swing at Dave!
That's
Shalkara.
4 2-power creatures.
That'll be 8.
How much you on, Dave?
22.
Cool. I think he'll have learnt his lesson soon. I will then cast a Crackling Drake.
That Drake be crackling.
As the kids say.
I'm sure they all say that.
Again,
Yes.
these kids. Where are you finding these kids?
You don't want to know where I find my kids.
Should we be reporting you?
When he enters the battlefield, I draw a card. And it's the second card I drew
Dave's
this
just
turn.
jealous because he's not allowed within 62 feet of a child.
Yes.
Why 62?
That's how far the school is from you. So that was my second card I drew, so I made another cat.
Not sure how far away the closest school is. It's not that far away. But
Yeah, don't play dumb. So
Because
I got
the deciding
3
authority
tap and
laid
1
6'2"
untap.
people down until they could.
how big's your Drake at the moment?
My Drake is currently 1, 2, 3. So it's a 3/4.
Cool.
And I've got all that mana. What am I going to do with 5 mana?
Is that 8 counters on your thing?
Yes. Oh, 9, sorry, because of the one from Crackling Drake. I'm
course it
going
is.
to play Crystalline Resonance.
Sam's one, starter.
Whenever you cycle a card, you may have this enchantment become a copy of another target permanent until your next turn, except it has this ability.
Nice.
And then I pass the turn.
Whee! Scry 1.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really need or want you. Draw a card. Oh, good. It's time to fuck over set.
Wait, hang on,
Play
what?
3. Crossing Grip, Ominous Seas.
Cool.
Good old split second.
We're not doing that game again, Sam. Sam play.
I do love split second. Split second's one of my favourite mechanics they've ever done because it's actually quite fair.
Oh yeah, it's really fair taking one of the fundamental rules of Magic out of Magic.
So same as
pay.
every mechanic.
No, it's the same nonsense that Teferi and Fires are currently leading us to in modern play design.
I'm playing 4 and paying an additional green for Lifecaster's Bestiary and mutating Otrimi and drawing a card.
You're not drawing a card
Why?
because I am going to cycle this Nimble.
It says whenever I
Obstructionist.
cast it, I may pay green. So
Yes, and I am
Gonna
I am
stifle.
cycling a card that is stifling that effect.
oh, okay,
He's playing Stifle.
I'm not playing Stifle.
cool.
I'm playing a cycling card.
Sam,
Yep.
I'm going to attack you for 6.
That cycled. This became a copy of Crackling Drake.
Perfect.
Cool. So your 6/6. What is it? Unblockable.
It's a 6/6 with trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card will mutate from your graveyard to your hand, which is never in my graveyard and can't be blocked. And when it leaves the battlefield, deals X damage to target player, and you gain X life for X's power.
I only
It can't
asked
be
if it could be
blocked.
blocked. Right.
I know. I wanted to tell you everything about it.
So I'll take 6 commander damage.
Yes.
Correct.
Because it's unblockable.
Yes.
I'm glad we're all here for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass turn.
Cool.
So I have 2 Crackling Drakes.
Does it not stop at the end of turn?
Until your next turn.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I thought it was end of turn.
So it gets a full turn cycle.
That'd be cool until it really annoys you when it dies to a board wipe or something.
But then you could cycle in response to the board wipe and turn it into a land.
Yeah.
In theory.
In theory.
4 for a Thran Dynamo.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Then pass turn. Only one drawing. It's mana production.
Hooray!
Draw for the turn. Play this island. Cast. Wait, what am I talking about? Why would I pretend I'm going to cast anything? Go to combat. Swing everything at Connor.
Yay, no blocks.
11, 13, I believe. Let me double check this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 11.
Yeah, so it hasn't changed.
27.
So 13 altogether. Then we will play Braz, the Sky Shark.
I forget what he does.
1, 2, 3, 5. He is a partner. He's a free flyer, and whenever I draw a card, I put a counter on him and gain a life.
+1/+1 counter?
Yeah.
Cool. As they have counters for everything now.
Search for Braylon.
Yep.
Put time counter on Dave's lowest blink.
Braylon.
Is Lotus Bloom better than Search for Tomorrow? I don't think it is.
No. Lotus Bloom's it's not it's good in some decks, it's not particularly good in general.
I guess it's good if you can recur artifacts.
Yeah, because it's free and it's good because up storm count and stuff like that. But give you your explosive turns.
Bralin, I suppose I'm just gonna play Bralin. And then just pass the turn.
I can't remember what either of them, those two do to it. I know one of them, doesn't the shark give Bralin flying or something?
So they both have a 1 mana ability. The shark gives a target human flying, and the human gives target shark trample until end of turn.
Okay, it's trample.
But awkwardly, Bralin itself doesn't have trample, so it kind of isn't.
It seems odd.
Mirror.
Yeah. Although trample's not a particularly red effect anyway, but
it can be though. And
Not
like,
particularly red. It's semi-red.
it seems strange to need to give it to sharks that have flying.
I'm going to evoke Mole Drifter and pay the green off Bestiary.
Busto.
Draw your 2,
Plus
3.
1.
3.
I don't have a stifle this time.
Jungle Hollow, gain a life.
I haven't got a stifle in here, sadly.
I'm going to pay 6 and mutate Auspicious Astarix on Otrimi. Whenever this creature
Seems
mutates,
good.
exile cards from the top of your library until you exile X permanents, where X is the number of times the creature is mutated. Put this permanents on the battlefield.
Cool. You get 2 permanents.
So you get 2 permanents
So I get
off the top of your life.
Sawtusk Demolisher.
What's that do?
Whenever a trample 6/6, whenever it mutates, destroy target non-creature permanent and its controller gets a 3/3 beast.
God. Okay.
This guy's just trashed it on.
Cavern Whisperer. Whenever this creature mutates, each opponent discards a card.
Beast
4/4
but
with
sure.
menace.
They both seem strong.
It's more like Terastodon, isn't it? 'Cause Terastodon's non-creature permanent.
Yeah, I mean, Beast Within Zenny, isn't it?
Yeah. Do your cats have flying, Sam?
Nope.
So maybe
The
I
shark
should.
does, though.
Maybe I should stay back a little bit.
I also have the mana to give the human flying as well.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, stay back with your unblockable 6/6.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn. It's been great playing with you guys.
Mhm.
Sam, you're a fun guy.
Yeah.
I'm curious why you weren't swinging at him
heard
with your commander, because you could actually just kill him.
Because he's scared of the crackback.
Apparently so.
Because it'd only take him to 12 commander damage.
Yep.
Doesn't kill him or put him within a turn of killing him. 6 is a relatively useless number if you're planning to kill someone with attacking.
Yeah, it's true.
Because the magic number is 7, because it does it in 3 turns.
I am well aware of the math. Thank you for explaining it to me, though.
Yeah, 6 might as well be 5, right?
Like, in theory, if I cycled an instant or sorcery now, I would have about 25 to 30 power on board, I think. 19, 21. 2,
Man,
3, 4,
I could kill
3,
Dave.
That would be 26 if I cycled 1 card.
Who has the most lands in play?
1, 2,
I have
3,
7.
4, 5. I've got 6.
Okay.
You've got 8.
So, Connor, you should have more lands left in your library. I'm going to play an Oblivion Sower targeting you. You exile the top 4 and any lands I get to put into play under my control.
Bold.
You get a forest.
Cool, I got 1 forest.
More than Connor.
Connor has 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any forests to hand. Really not helpful. For now, that can be a forest.
Cool. I will put this forest over here somewhere.
Cool. Then I'm going to pass the turn.
In your end step, I'm going to activate Shabraz to give Gavi flying until end of turn.
Cool.
Tap.
While you're tapped out, I'm gonna
Believe me, if I thought I was leaving off a 1 mana,
destroy target creature with flying.
Yes. It would still be just as devastating on my shark, and I don't have a 1 mana counterspell. Spoilers.
No?
Draw
Why not?
for the turn. Whenever you draw a card, put a counter on this guy. And I gain 1 life up to 34. Okay, so I am going to, for my first free cycling each turn, cycle this irrigated farmland, discarding it, which puts a counter on Shabraz, or Bralin, and then drawing a card, which is my second card on the turn, for Shabraz, and also for the cat, so that's up to 5, one of which is Summoning Sync.
Yeah. Some stuff's going on.
And this also becomes a Crackling Drake.
Indeed.
Cool. I'm going to play a mountain for the turn. And I am going to... So, Connor, does any of your stuff have reach?
No.
Or flying?
No.
Cool. So we got these can all fly. So I will pay blue twice. In fact, I can do it this way, so I will make 2 mana there. I will give Bralin and Gavi flying.
Nice.
And then I will go to combat and attack you with all 5 of these.
Oh, no. How much is that?
So it's 2, 5, 8, 12, 17, unless I've got more than 3 sorceries. No, it's still free. So 17 in the air.
Cool. Down to 11.
Second main, I will play this Spellpire Phenax.
Which does...
1 sec while I tap the mana. When it enters battlefield, I may return target instant or sorcery with a cycling ability from my graveyard to my hand. The only one in my graveyard is Ochroma's Vengeance. And at the beginning of each end step, if I cycle 2 or more cards this turn, I return it from the graveyard to my hand. So I get Ochroma's Vengeance back to my hand. And I've got 4 mana left.
Is Chroma's Vengeance kill or exile?
Destroy all artifacts,
Destroy.
creatures, and enchantments.
Cool.
Don't know why you're worried, buddy. What do I have in here? Okay. With that, I end my turn.
Hello.
Hello.
What did you do? I went and got a drink.
I just cast that Phoenix and returned Ochroma's Vengeance, then checked that I didn't want to do anything else.
Okay. Pay 3 mana.
Life you on, Sam? 35, is that?
35.
Going to mutate, putting Migratory Greathorn underneath the slot. So when it mutates, search for a basic land, and then I will then do the X triggers.
Yeah.
You look at the top. Look for 3 permanents, right?
Just 3 permanents, yeah.
3 lands, right? That's going to be all it is.
So far, he's got 2 creatures out of it, so he's doing pretty well.
I've got the 2 mutate creatures I'd probably rather have in my hand.
Yeah, not necessarily the best creatures, but still, you are hitting 2 creatures, which is pretty good.
Yeah. So, Nissa, where X is 0.
So she just dies.
Oh.
Villainous Wealth, Opulent Palace,
Yeah, one more
and a Soul Ring.
Hey. Plus 3 mana.
The rest stay exiled. I thought they went into bottom.
It just says exile until you exile X, and then put those on the battlefield.
Yeah, I think they stay exiled from having played it in limited.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to pay 4
Hmm.
for Tidal Barracuda.
What does that bad boy do?
Any player may cast spells as though they had flash. Your opponents can't
Oh.
cast spells during your turn. And I'm going to pay the green to draw a card.
Oh, so we get flash, but not during your turn.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Cool. That's fine.
I'm going to play Blighted Woodland. Sam's just going to kill me next time.
Not true. I might, but...
I'm just gonna pass the turn and cry.
In your end step, I'm
Can't play
going.
stuff in his
You
turn.
can't cast spells during my turn.
I know, unless he's
I'm not
cycling.
going to cast spells, guys.
He's
I'm
going
cycling.
to cycle.
Just checking.
So I discarded. So you each take one from Bralin. And then I draw a card, which is going to tick this up and gain me a life.
Cool.
And this becomes a copy of Azorius Signet.
Fair enough.
Can you... Damnation, Dave.
Can I have my turn now, Sam?
Yes.
Cool, thank you.
Of course you
Lotus
can.
Bloom. Does Lotus Bloom resolve? I'm assuming it does.
Well, we have Flash now, so we could probably respond in some way.
Use my only enchantment removal on Sam.
Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't
A big old grudge count.
it? Come on, Dave, hit us with that damnation.
I'm going to play Sidisi and exploit himself.
Okie doke.
So
Oh,
I
you
get to
a
tutor.
20 card.
Earth have I got in
You
it?
don't run. You don't run damnation. It's fine.
He's probably got a full art player reward damnation.
Correct. I'm pretty sure we've seen it from this deck.
I think I don't have it in this deck. I think I only own two, and one's in
Oh
Carthus,
no.
one's in Kess.
Some
God's sakes,
people.
Dave. You got the dragony board wipe?
I can't remember. I'll have a look.
Or even the -4/-4 one. Like, work with us here, Dave.
Come on, Dave, figure it out. Oh, spells that have a psychic ability. Do 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 do.
What's the spells that you... What?
Nothing.
Have you been
My issue is
activating your things
if I
incorrect?
board wipe, that just keeps you alive, Connor.
That's correct.
Which is a
Yes,
slight
and
problem.
where do you think he's attacking afterwards?
But he could just do it next turn, is his argument.
It's true.
Also, much as it pains me to point this out, because of your Barracuda, Dave is not obliged to cast his damnation until I've declared attacks.
Cool. I have tutored. I'm going to pass turn.
Oh, what a strange thing to do. I'm going to, in your end step, cast Abandoned Sarcophagus.
What on earth does that
What's
do?
that do?
It's from Amonkhet, I believe. It says, you may cast spells that have a cycling ability from your graveyard. If a card that has a cycling ability would be put into your graveyard from anywhere and it wasn't cycled, exile it instead.
Fair enough. So it's flashback for cycling
It's
cards.
basically flashback for my cycling cards,
Seems good.
except if I cast a cycling card that is just, say I had one in hand, I cast it, I lose it.
Yes.
So on top of all of this, this is no longer a signet. Draw for the turn. When I draw, this gets bigger and I gain life. How unhelpful. Golly gosh, what should I do? It's almost like if I go to combat, I'm just going to get damnationed.
Depends if you kill Connor, then probably not.
Oh. Well, when you put it like that, friend. Connor. Hello?
Yes.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attack you with everything.
Yeah.
We have 5 cats, a 4/2 flyer, a 3/4. Is it still 3/4? Fuck, I need to keep a better check. Yeah, it's still 3/4. I've got a 7/7 flyer, a 3/4 flyer. I haven't given any of this stuff like flying or trample or anything. So these 3. So that's 7, 11, 14 in the air.
Kind of scooping or playing something?
I'm going to pay 4 mana and draw a card with my crappy thing from the pre-con.
Hey.
Oh, look, I can't cast any of it. Good job, Sam. You killed me.
Yay! Dave no longer has the ability to cast flash spells.
Indeed, that is true.
Dave probably got Cryptic Command because he's probably running that, but not a board wipe. Confirmed, Dave's got Cryptic Command.
I am going to cast Ominous Seas from my graveyard.
Cool. Does that have cycling?
Yep.
Completely missed that on the card.
Wizards don't know how to make cards. I'm also going to cast Nimble Obstructionist.
Cool.
I've just turned my video off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can just full screen the other player while you're watching.
I will play this Azorius Chancery and return an island to my hand. And full screen Dave's video.
I can't. I'm recording.
I
think
it
it
still
records
records
the
both
source.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be small, I'd assume. I don't know. I'll leave it. I'm not.
No, it just records the source rather than.
I don't know how it does it.
I'm paying free to play a command sphere.
Cool.
And do I want to do anything else? No, that seems fine. I will pass the turn.
End of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this forest is gone now.
Sure. Yeah.
4, I'm going to Grizzly Spectacle your big flying dude. You mill equal to its power.
What does it do? Kill it?
Destroy target non-artifact creature. Its controller puts a number of cards equal to its creature's power from the top of their library into their graveyard.
Oh my gosh. But that's going to be hurtful. I'm going to tap a blue and then sack Command Sphere.
Cool.
He gets even bigger. You take 1.
Yep.
No, that's a lie. You don't take 1. He just gets
Okay.
bigger. It doesn't actually make me discard. I draw a card and put a counter on Ominous Seas.
Yep.
And nothing else. This was in my turn still, so it now triggers Gavi, giving me a 6th cat.
Yep.
I'll pretend it's tapped, but it's actually untapped.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whatever. I'm sure you're going to board wipe your turn or else die. So. Yep. So he dies. I mill 8.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was some juice in there. We've got Decree of Justice, lands that cycle, that Surly Badger Saw, Backdraft Hellkite, land, Reconnaissance Mission, Spirit Can.
Yep, still lots of good stuff. Still end of turn. I'm going to play Brain Freeze. Target player puts the top 3 cards in their library into their graveyard, targeting you with Storm. How many spells past this turn?
Couldn't you have mentioned needing to keep a Storm count?
Yeah,
No.
or just kept it yourself.
I believe you cast your artifact that allows you to do flashback. You cast your Commander's Tower.
Was in your end step.
Yep, that's true. That one wasn't. You cast Ominous Seas.
Yep.
You cast the Obstructionist.
Command Sphere, and the Obstructionist are free.
So you cast 3, I cast 1, and this one. So there's 5. So there's 15 cards in total.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Was that in the
9,
pre-con,
10,
Dave?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. He brought a shotgun to hurt.
So these are the 15 that went in. I've still got the blue floating from my command sphere.
Okay.
How much life are you on 21?
21.
Let's see. I am going to cast Out.
Targeting.
It has flash. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to exile your Phenax.
Can you remove enchantments then? Cast out. I can't remember.
When it ends the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls.
I just
Until
non-land permanent.
leaves.
Cool.
Yeah. Just
In response, I will
banishing light.
mill you for 8 with Oblivion Cellar,
Cool. 1, 2, 3.
and then Phenax goes to the
5,
command
6,
zone.
7, 8. Yep. What have we got here? Sky Diamond, some lands, new perspectives, gut snipe, and Winds of Abandon. Cool.
My turn.
It's as
What I'm
much for
going
my
to do is I'm
benefit
just
as
going to
yours.
fill up your resource pool.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. I mean, if he wins this turn, he wins this turn, right? But
Don't think I am, sadly.
for you.
Yeah, sorry, sadly for me, and anyone that's a fan of Phenax.
So just you.
Anything else at the end of your turn?
That was
doing
it for me. No,
Okay.
I've got my fill. Come on, then you've got 20 mana and a 6/8 or whatever he is.
5/8. Slightly annoyingly, I did actually tutor up a Wrath, and I probably should have just tutored up a way to do lots of milling on you.
I still have about 30 cards, I'd guess. I'm not going to count it.
I probably could have dealt with them all with what I would have searched up. Instead, I'm going to have to...
Traumatized and then done the rest of your milling.
no, it would have been
9, 10, 11, 12,
Mind Funeral, or whichever one's the X.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 34. Not a bad guess.
9 in Garrick's Wake.
Yeah, all creatures and planeswalkers.
I don't control. Yeah.
Do I respond? Nope. So what does he do? The cards in my hand. So that goes, that goes. All the cats go. That guy goes. That doesn't. That does. That does. That doesn't. So commander's back in the command zone. Tokens are gone. These cards are all in my graveyard. Nope, just kidding. That one gets exiled, Nimble Extractionist, because he was put into my graveyard from anywhere and has cycling and wasn't cycled.
Yes.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pay 7, cracking Lotus Bloom to play Phenax.
Makes sense.
And pass turn.
Untap.
That was your first mistake. You let him on tap.
Probably.
Yep. So I draw for the turn. This goes up to 2. What did I draw? Is it Signet? Wow. I'll play an island. And then because I can cast literally any of the cycling ability cards in my graveyard, let's have a little look at what I can do.
Yep.
That's a shame. I'd like to be able to cast that one.
It was a choice between either getting a Wrath of some kind or getting something that could kill you. It depended. I wasn't sure how likely it was that you were going to kill Connor.
Yeah.
I mean, once you told him that you had a board wipe, he didn't have a choice.
Well, it wasn't so much told. It was, he tutored in that situation. Like, I don't necessarily believe Dave if he tells me there's a board wipe, but it's
yeah, it was. I had to play the odds,
action.
and I played the odds probably slightly wrong.
Yeah. I play the odds, but am I bad at math?
I'm not a statistician. I'm an engineer.
Played the odds, forgot about the evens.
I'm playing Obosh.
You're at 21 still. I might not be able to kill you.
That's what I'm hoping.
So I can cast those. I've got those 2. And that. Gavi. So I can get that. Sorry, this is going to take a while.
That's fine.
Since you put
Carry
40 cards in my graveyard.
It is what this deck does.
Yeah. Wait, no, yeah, I'm just stupid. So I can cast Nuclavy. And when he comes into play, I may return target red sorcery and blue instant. Nope, I am unable to do that. So now I've got to figure out what I actually want to do with him. Sorry, I forgot it's red sorcery, so I can't get the Zenith Flare.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
Yeah, Nuclavy's a bit. It's good, but it's a little bit restrictive.
Finicky. Those are all creatures. That's a sorcery, but it's neither colour. So I can't actually get any. I don't have any sorceries that are red, so that's awkward.
Do you have any blue instants?
I do. I've
You got
got
expansion
Steamwalker and
explosion.
expansion explosion, so I'm taking that one. But then that may have been like a big mistake time. So he's in play, and I've paid 6 for him.
Cool.
2, 4, 6. Then have 7. I believe he's in play. I've got these.
I'm assuming you can't cast Chroma's Vengeance. Isn't it like 8?
It costs 6, and I could cast it.
Oh, is it 6?
Yes, but it would destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments, which doesn't seem that beneficial.
That's fair. It then turns off all the rest of your stuff.
Yeah. Explosion would draw me 3 cards and deal 3 damage to you.
Don't mind me, I'm just finding some slightly more relevant cards than the impetuses and Bonder's ornament.
Fair enough.
Nothing to see here.
That's pleasant. Okay, so I will cast Psychosis Crawler.
Cool. It's pound everything to the number of cards in hand, isn't it?
Yep, which is currently 3.
Cool. And it's whenever you draw ping.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I can probably construct some way to do a thing. Next turn.
Cool.
So I will pass turn.
End of turn, move free.
Yep.
I put you on. You were on 34, weren't you? You
6,
drew 1.
8, 33 is
then,
25.
Yeah, you should have 25 left, I believe.
I exiled nothing relevant.
Cool.
Yep, nothing relevant.
Cool. Then I will take my turn.
Yeah.
That's rather annoying. That's not actually going to help me win the game right now.
Sam will never help you win the game.
They need Sam to help me. 3 for 1,000-year elixir.
Sure.
And then 2 for a search for Azcanta.
Ooh. I've heard rumors about that card.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to pass a turn, sadly.
Oh, exciting. I will untap and draw, which is going to tick up this bad boy. Then I go to combat, so you got 8/16s, that's still not enough. So 4 cards in hand. That's 8 damage. 13.
I guess swapping Bonder's ornament for Chromatic Lantern would be okay.
Definitely seems like a step up.
Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 9. Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shh, she's thinking.
24. And 1,000-year elixir is some amount untapped target creature, right?
Yeah, one tap it, untap target creature.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's so awkward. Because Zenithlet would just kill you.
Really?
Sort of. Right.
On the
I
money.
will go to combat.
Cool.
Swing with both of these.
Now I know you've got
Yeah.
expansion explosion in hand.
Both 4/4s. What?
And whichever one it is, explosion will make him a 13/13.
12/12, I believe, because I have to use the card in hand.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's a 12/12, which means you've also dealing me
12 damage. 9 damage, sorry.
9 damage, which would kill me.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So I'm going to block the Psychosis Crawler.
Okay.
Any effect before damage.
And your guy is a
5/8.
Your guy is a 6/8. 5/8. Sorry, I keep saying 6/8.
5/8, yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Would draw me 9. You mill 8, 16. I don't have enough. 9 is 5. Still not enough.
The maths involved with this deck, apparently.
Apparently, well, against a mill deck. 24, 16, 8. So I can afford to draw 7. 14, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I am going to cast Explosion.
Or
dealing X damage to you, and I draw X cards for 7.
cool. So I take 7. You
So
draw
you take
7
7.
cards. Yep.
And then I'm going to draw 7 cards, which is going to deal another 7 to your Psychosis Crawler.
Yep.
Six, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Would you like to go to damage?
Before going to damage, I tap this to move for 8.
Okie doke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ding.
I'm then going to pay 1. Tap this to untap it, and move for 8.
Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have one card left in my library. Now, would you like to go to damage?
Yes, we go to damage.
Okie doke.
Oblivion Sower
Psychosis
dies.
Crawler kills you. Sorry, kills that, and
I take 4.
Nuclavy does 4 to you, putting you to 6.
Yep. Do you now do 6 damage to me for 2 mana?
No, I'm checking what I drew.
Okay.
second main, I play this Temple of the False God.
Okay, for 4.
Yeah. What do we got, buddy? That does something. So it's whenever you draw a card. Oh, this is also at least 8 now.
Oh, yeah, whatever. That's irrelevant now.
Yeah, right.
It's either I win in my turn or you win in your turn.
Let's see. Do you have any other way on board to mill me?
And not currently, because Phenax is not currently a creature.
Okay.
What are you giggling at?
Oh, I have a windfall in hand.
Do it. Do it.
That doesn't do anything. So that would be 1, which doesn't do anything either. So This costs me 0 mana. So I will pass the turn.
Ooh, untap. Upkeep, I get to scry with Search for Azcanta. Sorry.
You get to
Surveil?
surveil.
Yeah.
Yep.
That doesn't win me the game this turn. But
That's
it
what we
might
like
keep
to
me
hear.
alive. But it might keep me alive.
That I don't
That's.
like to hear.
I don't know if that's any
Well,
good.
if it keeps you alive through my turn, then you probably win because I have 1 card in my library.
But I can't guarantee it keeping me alive during your turn, because I don't know what's in your hand.
Ah.
Because you may well have a way of dealing 6 damage to me.
Hmm.
Just that cost more than 4.
Hmm.
I think I have to put it into my graveyard, which flips Search for Azcanta.
Do what? Oh, okay. Right. Have you got 7 in your graveyard?
Yeah, what 9, 10 now.
Okay.
It was far and away, by the
That's
way.
nothing. I've got fucking 60 in mine.
It was that I.
Oh, I should have gone to discard, by the way.
Yeah, you
My
should.
bad. Lonely Sandbar, and is it Signet? I've now got 7.
I'm going to draw for the turn.
Sure, checks out.
I think I just win. Because I drew into a creature, basically.
Well, I mean, sure.
But I'm going to double check by using Azcanta.
Okay.
Look at the top 4.
No, he doesn't
Checks
have
out.
enough mana to cast a creature.
I definitely have enough
Yeah,
mana.
can you imagine?
Dope.
I lose.
Whoopsie.
I'm going to put Rewind into my hand.
Huh. That's a counterspell.
It is. Let's go on the bottom, not into the graveyard. Let's see if I don't cheat.
Not cheating's overrated.
No, I've heard it both ways, yeah.
Yeah.
Does help, doesn't help.
5, I'm going to play Scarab God.
So, what's the wording on Phenax? They don't need to have got over summoning sickness.
1,000-year elixir gets past that.
Lets you
Okay.
activate them the turn they come in.
Yeah.
Doesn't give them haste, it gives them, you can tap them the turn they can come in.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The way it's worded is you may play the activated abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. Is the exact wording.
So that's a problem.
Are you responding to the casting?
Perhaps.
Okay.
I am going to cast Neutralize. Counter target spell. 1 floating.
What? I'm going to rewind that.
Funnily enough, did you have another counter spell in hand?
No.
That's tilting.
I'm going to untap 4 lands. I'll untap the 4 that I used to cast it. Doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Mill you for 5?
Sure.
Plus 10.
Untap.
Yep. Can you draw 6 at instant speed or deal 6 damage at instant speed?
That's what I'm checking now.
Cool.
Hieroglyphic Illumination is my instant in hand. Oh man. If I had mana, I could have neutralized after. Do I just lose from not having 2 mana? God.
Is this in Dave's end step?
This is in my upkeep now.
Yeah, because he needs to do it before he draws. He was tapped out at my end step.
Why didn't you just pay 1 on 1,000-year elixir to untap Scarab God and then mill him before he drew?
Because it doesn't help. Milling does not kill you. It's the draw
No,
that
but if
kills
he's got
you.
no cards in library.
He has no cards in library.
Oh, so this is his upkeep before his draw step.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen.
He had 1 left in library.
Oh, they all draw you cards, Sam.
Huh?
They all draw you cards if you cast them, don't they?
The cards that I have do that, yes, but I'm trying to find a way around it. I don't think I have one. Because these are not
I'd love it if
instants.
the last card you milled was an Eldrazi Titan. Just made a few changes.
Made a
In
few
the
minor
pre-con.
adjustments.
Thankfully, I could have responded with the Scarab God to exile it.
Hmm.
Depending on which Eldrazi God it is. Eldrazi Titan is.
Bloody rewind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
I had 2 choices out of the top 4 that I saw. It was either Rewind or it was Mind Funeral. Mind Funeral would have just milled you for enough anyway.
Yeah. So if I'd had 2 more mana, I would have been able to let your counterspell resolve on my neutralize and then cast it again. Because it's a cycling card in my graveyard.
Yep.
But I can't do that, so
Fair enough.
GG's.
Does that mean you're dead?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, go in for Phenax. Just. I think I might need more creatures in here.
What, you mean in the deck that's commander says tap a creature?
I thought I had enough, or just I didn't see enough.
Like in Kemba, where you've got a commander that says equip me with cards, and you don't see many equipment.
I see quite a few equipment in. It just didn't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this deck's running a fair few creatures. I'm probably fine.
Oh, also all those cards would have been exiled anyway. Because it's from anywhere.
Your sarcophagus.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't as close.
I was hoping to draw into
Cheating doesn't always help, Sam.
Consuming Aberration because it would have been freaking huge. Probably could have swung and killed you.
Could I have cycled that into something? No. That wouldn't help. It would only be cast out or a land. Oh. Because I could have. Okay, so I think there was a line I could have taken for the counterspell win.
Really?
So Crystalline Resonance, I had the Untap Cycler in hand, Vizier, and I had 4 mana. So I also had Boilerworks in play tapped, which is relevant, and Temper the False God, and 2 blue sources.
Yeah, it's some amount of mana.
So then neutralize as well. No, because neutralize gets exiled when it goes to the graveyard.
Mm.
Yeah, you wouldn't have got the extra.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had the extra counterspell.
Yeah, no matter what.
But
you only had
I
one.
would have had the extra mana because I can do that. Does that still work when I blue? Cycle this, draw my last card. That still leaves me dead though, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you are drawing your last card, then you're pretty much dead.
Because I have to draw it off the cycling.
Yeah.
This becomes a copy of this. And I untap this. Then I have these 5 plus the 1 floating, cast that.